tell y'all, I'm on the way home from a trip out of town. I had to go handle some business, and I want to talk about Kevin Samuels and this little experiment that he had going on that everybody's buzzing about on social media and, you know, pretty much everything out there. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever out there is buzzing. And I just want to talk about what I feel about it, right? So, you know, I'm sure a lot of y'all don't watch this video, and just to summarize what happened, you know, chick called in on his show, you know what I'm saying, and she's telling him what she want, you know, as far as a man. She's trying to find her 6-figure guy, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and he tell her that she ain't worthy of this 6-figure guy, you know, because she got I guess a 4-5-figure face. That's what I got from it. That's what he said, you know. He pretty much put it like that. Like, you ain't good enough to have this 6-figure dude. Now, mind you, the chick herself had her own business, and she was a 6-figure woman herself, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just me personally, me listening to that off the rip, just at the beginning of the video, I'm thinking maybe, you know, she just wants somebody to match, you know, what she got going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he even went in as far as the Kevin Samuels guy, when he was talking to her, he was talking about her age, you know, middle-aged 35-year-old woman, and saying that she had a 13-year-old son, so, you know, and supposed to have I guess a sketchy baby dad. That's what he put it, sketchy. I guess that means he's here but barely there type stuff. You know how it is with sketchy baby daddies. You know how it go. So I guess he was telling her all these factors made her not qualified to get the kind of man she want. Now, my personal opinion on this whole situation. Well, no, I can't get into the opinion yet. I can't get into that part yet, because I do want to talk about what it's just so many factors. There's so many factors in this video. So let's talk about the mindset of the guy who ran the show, Kevin Samuels. Alright, let's talk about his mindset. So, you know, I ain't do a lot of research on the guy, you know. I just kind of went to see, okay, so he's telling the woman this about this 6-figure stuff and all this stuff, and she's not worthy. So I'm like, let's do a little research on Kevin Samuels. So I did look up Kevin Samuels' net worth, and supposedly Kevin Samuels is a 7-figure cat, right? So when it comes to relevance, I guess, you know, we can give him the nod on that, right? So let's give him the nod and say for that reason, he may be qualified to tell this woman that, right? Now, I don't know if Kevin Samuels is married, but the way he talks and the stuff that they were discussing, I mean, I don't think he is. But if he is, I would like to see his wife, just to gauge, you know, the information that he was giving this lady. Now, Kevin Samuels, let's talk about his mindset, right? So Kevin Samuels, he's a patriarchal type of man. So
he's dating a 29-year-old
Instagram model. Right. So he's not married. He's dating a 29-year-old Instagram model, right? So just just based off the information that I've seen, and I'll get back to that patriarchal part. Kevin Samuels is a superficial man, 51 years old. He's I don't know how to say it. Well, how can I describe a guy 51 year old that? I mean, he's active. Apparently, he's active. He has a 29-year-old wife. I mean, I did see pictures of the guy. He's in pretty good shape. Very slim figure, but probably does work out and does stuff like that, so he could probably hold it down for a young woman, you know what I'm saying? But as far as passing on relationship advice to a woman that's looking for a certain type of man to settle down, I'm not sure if he's qualified. Because, if and he told her in the video, he can't keep 20-year-old women out, women in their 20s, he can't beat them off with a stick. So, I mean, apparently he's still kind of in the field a little bit, regardless of having a 29-year-old. I mean, dating don't mean, I mean, that's probably the one he's known for being seen with, but that don't make it his main, you know what I'm saying? So, let's put it in that perspective. Now, the woman, all right, let's talk about the woman, right? And the leverage that he had on the woman. So the leverage he had on the woman was this. He said that her face was not pleasing or average, you know what I'm saying? And that was going to be her issue in finding her this 6-figure guy that she's looking for, right? Now, when I first heard, I was like, oh, that should be easy for her. And not because she looked a certain way or nothing like that, because the 6-figure guy's pretty common these days. Now, not saying that he is a 6-figure Kevin Samuels type of guy. Kevin Samuels seems to be like more of a white collar guy. You know what I'm saying? Making 7 figures. I'm sure he's some kind of white collar guy. But you can find, you can pretty much go to the local pilot and find you a 6-figure blue collar guy, the truck drivers. You got guys that work in the pipeline. I mean, it ain't very hard to find a 6-figure man, Now, is he gonna be the 6-figure man you're looking for? Maybe not, because 6-figure men don't usually, 6-figure blue collar men don't really know what settling is, because they don't really have nothing to do with their money like that. So tricking is one of the things they do, and you already know most women denounce talking to truck drivers for that simple fact. Truck drivers get around. Everybody know that. I had an uncle who drove trucks, and I can tell you, yeah, he was that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm saying though, 6-figure, blue collar guys, they easy to come by. You know what I'm saying? And looking at the female, I will say this: she has some confidence issues. She's not very, and I ain't gonna even say she's ugly, but her makeup job was hideous. And I'm not saying that to be mean like he was. I'm just saying it looked like she was ready, and I didn't even like her blouse. Everything she had going for herself just had like some Addams Family's second cousin vibes. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff really don't matter to really, but presentation wise, if you're trying to pull a certain kind of guy, you can't be going around here dressed like you live, or like your mama, or like dressing like your mama, and y'all own the Bates Hotel. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't be doing that. So, looking at that aspect of it, I kind of see where, he would say that she would have some issues. But all that stuff is easy. Now, what I will say is this: everybody ain't as superficial everybody with money ain't as superficial as Kevin Samuels, okay? So, because I got X amount of figures, I'm making 6-7 figures, that don't mean I'm finna go out here and have to have a certain trophy on my hip, you know what I'm saying? Like an IG model that get all this attention, all that shit. Some guys don't even cut for that. So, ideal female would be the chick that he was talking to. Like, low key, under the radar, don't go out much, ain't nobody gonna see her much. Now, I don't know about as far as him want to take out. I mean, okay, if I'm making that kind of money, right, and I got a woman, and I don't like her makeup, or I don't like her wardrobe, I'm gonna get her stuff I like. I'm gonna go take her, hey, try that on, baby, and I'm gonna say, yeah, keep that. I'm gonna go fix up. Now, if I don't like her, now she said she wore a size 3. That ain't no. She was right about not having an average body, because a woman with a size 3 is kind of on some model type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. So we didn't see her body from the video, but she don't seem like she lied. She even said she was a 5 when she was made up, and when she wasn't made up, and a 6 when she was. But I highly doubt that. I'm thinking she's more a 4 when she was made up. Like I said, I did not like the makeup at all. So we're gonna degrade her for a makeup job, and I'm gonna say she's probably a 5 and then a 6 when she washed her face or something, because that makeup it just wasn't hitting on that. Now, if the right person make her face up, maybe she will get to that 6 or that 7, or who knows? We don't really know. But like I said, let's go back to the figures. I can get somebody to do her makeup if I'm making that kind of money, if I want her to look a certain way, and even better than that, if I want her to have certain enhancements of her facial structure, because apparently she don't like herself either. So we can discuss what we want to work on if she that kind of girl. If I know I'm gonna be with this girl, not like, it's called a vibe. Everybody know that. And I can fix up the way I want to. I'm a 6-7 figure guy, and we can make her look as good as she want to look, or I want to look, if we agree to that. But like I said, in her case, I'm sure she would, because she seems not to be happy with herself. She said she was a 5 or a 6. That don't sound like somebody that's confident about themselves. Now, in the same sense, Kevin, what he was saying, everybody told me, man, he was being real. And at first he seemed like he was genuinely, concerned about her feelings and what she needed to do. But then he went into this, I don't know, Dr. Hyde shit. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. He went from this, hey, look, I'm just trying to, look, you're not trying to listen to me, lady, to say, man, see, you don't want to hear shit. You bros, he just snapped. But why would he do that when he openly admitted that he felt that she had she needed therapy? So you tell her she needs therapy, but then you attack her. So I didn't understand that aspect of it. So I'm trying to figure out why Mr. Samuel did that. I just can't come to grips to understand why he did that. So for that, he was wrong. And if she need therapy, if he ain't a therapist, I don't. Is he a therapist? Yeah, he's not a therapist, and it's obvious the way he came at her. You know what I'm saying? But in a nutshell, everybody talking about how wrong he was, and everybody saying how right he was, and all y'all right. All y'all are right. You know what I'm saying? It's an opinion. Just like he had an opinion, and just like that girl probably find a dude worth 20 million tomorrow. Nobody know. Cause a lot of stuff she laughed at. Everybody thought she was finna cry, but she just kind of laughed at it. Cause I don't think she's really.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto I-35 Frontage Road.
For her to even bring that up on a platform like that, she ain't really been messing with no dudes like that. She really had. You know what I mean? She been concentrated on her business, and her son. And I don't really think she honestly care.
Take the next right onto I-35 Frontage Road, then use the left lane to take the I-35 South ramp.
But she kind of respected his opinion because of his status, which apparently she's looking for a certain male with a certain status. And that's why the question was even posed. So if we come from that part of it, we as our culture have to
take the I-35 South ramp.
Our culture has to let go of
continue for
some of the
miles.
societal constructs that have us attacking each other like that, or having us even gauging each other the way she gauged men, having to have 6 figures and all that. We really on a downslide right now. Everything just getting kind of weird, communal wise. And man, I ain't gonna say I'm disappointed, but I just wish we would do better. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, just not too much though on the chick, and Kevin, not too much on women, period. And get out of that patriarchal mindset, bro, because black people are in relationships. They do better when they are trying to help one another. Like, there's no need to try to outdo the next person, or in relationship wise. I mean, just kind of stand up for, in his sense, when she was asking him or telling him what she wanted, he should have told her how to get it instead of saying she can't get it, because he don't know. He really don't know. Because before he made, and what's crazy about it, the IG model only want him because of his figures, most likely. But don't nobody, I guess Kevin ain't gonna believe that. Mr. Kevin ain't gonna believe that. So y'all don't tell him I said it, because I don't want him to come at me, because I whip his ass. I like to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go find him, and I'm gonna break his little ass. I ain't finna let no cat the size of Ricky Smiley talk here a bunch of shit to me. I'm gonna fight. I do not care, right? But if the lady, if she ever hear this, and I doubt she ever hear it, I don't know, maybe it'll get by her. If you listen to this, girl, you can do whatever you want. You can find whatever man you want. You just gotta figure it out. Just like you researched how to get your business going and to become a 6-figure woman, you can research how to get any kind of man you want. And I'm talking about Asian man, black man, white man, 6-figure, 7-figure, 9-figure, 2-figure, a homeless man. You can figure it out. You can figure it out. I promise you can. You figure it out. You tried to get somebody that wasn't in a position to help you do that, because apparently he don't believe in humble beginnings, and he wasn't always a 7-figure nigga, so he should be able to, show somebody something, because he wasn't born a millionaire. I can promise you that. But that's my opinion on the situation. I hope that lady, I hope she really just laughed at that shit when she got off of there, and didn't take no issue with some dude that's high and mighty on some bullshit, because he got a 29-year-old IG model he dating, and who dating her for his money. So, hey, y'all like, hate, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm finna start getting back on my shit, man. I got a whole bunch of kids, man, and coronavirus got me having to look after them more than I gotta look at this phone and make video. And hey, look, y'all be easy, man. NTNTI, man.